plow and prep that other field for even more canola. Oh, William's home. Hear them thumping around upstairs. And I have to de-rock and lime. I still need to, yeah, de-rock and lime. And then I'm ready for seeding tomorrow. And I'm going all canola. My company is funny. They're always interested in, you know, puff pieces and stuff like that. And, you know, they're interested in people who do volunteer work and extracurriculars and stuff like that. And they agreed to do a piece on this charity work that I do for Extra Life, you know. I figured it'd be great visibility and stuff like that. Anyways, they collected all the information, you know, well in advance of game day. And what I was really counting on is that they would post it before game day. And if nothing else, maybe get other people to join Extra Life, but also to draw exposure to my campaign on top of everything else, you know. Anyways, they never released it first or last, so, or when they do, it'll be in like the new year, and I'll have to basically springboard next year's Extra Life off of that or something like that. But I had really hoped that it would have been in time for this year, because there's got to be 400, 500, 600 Canadians, you know. Music is a bit weird. Weird, not bad, just weird. So I'm thinking tomorrow night, I'm finally going to get a chance to see Alien Romulus. Very Sims-esque. The music? The music? Sims? Do you play Sims? I've played The Sims quite a bit. I don't recall the music at all. It's reminding me of Tchaikovsky, or there's a hint of Danny Elfman there too. You obviously saw my post on East Coast. She got so squirrely. She got so squirrely with me over me taking a dump on the VHS release of Alien Romulus. I was like, who the hell wants that? I mean, yeah, so what? You've got on your shelf like 8 Alien movies in VHS. Great. You probably have them in Blu-ray and DVD. They are not collector's items. Why would you want the VHS version? Oh, you know, some people might want it or whatever. Yeah, some people. Why do you have to announce it like it's some big figure piece of your marketing campaign? Like they felt like they needed to tell people about it. And my response was basically, the people who want a VHS don't need to be told. Do you know what I mean? They're going to seek it out. And, you know, basically telling people about it isn't going to sell a few extra copies. Not a chance. But I did have a look around, and apparently, there are a significant number of households in North America right now, like something crazy, like 50 million, that still have VHS players in their house. It's like in the United States, that's 1/7 of the population in the US of A right now has a VHS player in their house somewhere. And I was surprised as the next person. I was like, what? I mean, the DVD came along in like 2000 and should have changed everything. I mean, I even go so far as to say the Blu-ray disc didn't have as big of a splash as, you know, you'd think it would. Because, like, honestly, even with the 4K TVs and stuff like that, like, I mean, I can notice, like, a little blurriness or whatever when I'm watching, like, a normal DVD. But, like, not enough for me to say, as I'm watching the Blu-ray, like, this is superior, you know? Because, you know, it's so good you won't notice. Yeah, I wouldn't buy the VHS version. I do not have a VHS player. I don't ever want one. It was a shitty medium to begin with, right? I mean, it was a necessary evil in that it allowed you to watch videos at home. So it was like a paradigm shift. But as soon as it's replaced with the DVD and eventually the Blu-ray, why the hell would anybody want to go back to VHS? Records have superior sound quality over almost every other medium. So I understand why there's still avid collectors of vinyl. Yeah, capitalizing on nostalgia. And to me, having a marketing background, I don't respect that at all. Right? Like, good business, sure. Yeah, good business. Do people who know the difference think it's pathetic? Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, what do you want in your VHS collection? A brand new 2024 released VHS? No. You want nostalgia? You want to be a collector's item? You either keep one in mint condition with the plastic still on it, you know, as they are wont to do, or you locate one of the last 57 copies of something and be proud of the fact that you have something that, you know, in a few more years, a decade or two, will not exist anymore. Do you know what I mean? Cassettes don't what? Cassettes don't degrade, or I said a lot. I mean, cassettes sat like the audio in a cassette tape was bad to begin with. VHS was passable, but I mean, you'd still get those little bars and the flickering and all of the stuff, you know, as the head basically went over a piece of cellulose tape, celluloid tape with some kind of a magnetic coating on it that, you know, would eventually wear off, and it would stretch and deform, and you'd end up with artifacts and all kinds of stuff. It was just not a good medium. It was a necessary evil at the time because it was so awesome. Well, I never said the cassettes had better audio quality. I said records do. Vinyl. It near perfect sound quality. I mean, assuming you don't actually physically deform or damage the record, which if you take care of them, it'll never happen. You end up with, you know, almost perfect sound quality. That's a collector's item. So if you can get an old one and it sounds as good as the day it was bought, man, that's amazing. That's a huge find. That's awesome. It's like a rookie card or something that, you know, is only like 18 in the entire world and it's in mint condition. That's amazing. Everything that it had to do to survive. But a VHS tape, no, nobody is fighting tooth and nail to, you know, oh damn, you're watching that movie. Oh, are you watching the VHS version? No, oh, I'm out. I'd be more likely to be out if someone said it was not the DVD version. You know what I mean? Talking about DVD, like it's amazing too, but I mean, you have such better items. No bass, and on a record. It depends. If you get one of the low RPM ones, you can definitely get the bass. But I mean, it really depends on your turntable, right? Like they've got them that will, you know, basically be able to filter the. They're able to filter out the bass and give it a little bit of boost. You know, it all really comes down to your hi-fi or, you know, whatever. Because that was like a huge thing. Like after you got the record player, you got the preamp and the amp and the amp, like the everything else. Exactly. I honestly, I do not have the storage space for any of that stuff. So to me, I'll stream it, right? They can tell me that it's HD, and I can watch it be all grainy and shit because of streaming artifacts, and I'll go, sure, it's HD. But when all's said and done, I mean, that's it, right? I think I can pull that with this, can't I? Classical music, definitely a good choice to go with this. I didn't even know that channel was there. How much lime have I got? Plenty. But anyway, yeah, I shit all over it. I said, yeah, who the hell wants that? And she was like, some people. But she got like offended and then got like personal about it. And I was like, what the fuck? You know? All you have to do is say, my opinion is that it's, you know, better. Or it's good. And I was like, okay, it's fine. You're welcome to your opinion. Just like I am. She started to make gross. Oh shit! I forgot to take the rocks up. I may try that after I do this though. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. All right, let's just take the turn here. I thought it was hilarious, and I'm like, I expected better. I mean, I know the take that I had was hot, right? It was a hot take, but at the same time, to get defensive and then get personal about it, I'm like, come on. Have we learned nothing in the last 3 or 4 years? Argue the point, not the person. But I'm everybody's favorite heel, whether it's to kick or to agree with. I don't. That's the value or the entertainment value that I offer. I'll go off on one. Okay. No, we haven't. Yeah, well, it's there, but I mean, maybe I've evolved slightly. It runs off me now. Like I just show up and say, look, this entire activity is stupid for this reason, and that's that. Where's my rock catcher? Can't lose track of time. It's 5. I did not anticipate playing this literally all day. It's just that kind of game. That's not how that works. Right, I didn't want to run over that damn thing, okay? That's all. I didn't know it was already deployed. Oh, liming it actually... Hold on, now I gotta read that. Just give me a second. Version of their unreleased Duke Nukem game where Duke was going to travel back to World War II and sink the Bismarck. That sounds amazing. Back to World War II, yeah, anticipated in D-Day. And kill everybody's favorite punching bag? Oh, really? Oh, God, why? Okay. I mean, this is legit classical music, but I mean, most of it is copyright free. Or, what do they call it? Public domain. So you can put it in pretty much anything you want. Come on. Why have I got to do this? Okay. This is the most frustrating thing to tow. I'm just going to even this off because... I'm not sure I'm supposed to do this. I don't think I'm picking the lime up, but we'll see. I will be grateful to get into something a bit more energetic than this, but I just want to get that draw out of the way. I didn't think it would cause me that much stress. But I mean, you know, I don't understand when you're trying to do something nice and people give you a hard time for it. You're kind of like, though I do have a better plan. I still have a couple of sets left, and I really have no place to keep them. I'll probably keep the DeLorean, I think. But I'll put up the Ecto one and the Batman tumbler probably in Q1 and Q2 of next year, for 3-month draws. And at this point, it's not, you're not donating. It'll be, you're gonna send me cash, and you're, you know, this is how it'll work. And then at the end, I'll just put all the stuff into my Extra Life play, like fundraiser. And that way people don't have to deal with the stigma of, you know, well, whatever it is that stops them from donating. I don't know what the difference is, honestly. Like if someone says, hey, listen, it's $5 for an entry. God, what am I doing? $5 for an entry for this draw, or donate to a charity. And I'm like these two things shouldn't feel any different at all. But for some reason, I'm convinced they do. And I don't know why. Because like, if you really think about it, it's $20 for a chance to win a $1,000 Lego set. Like, that's insane for Christmas. And I'm like, if you're giving me the $20, does that make you feel any different? Like, if you have to go to a website and donate to a charity, as opposed to give me the money directly, like, do you feel any different about that? You really shouldn't. But I'd be fascinated to talk to people about why. I say give me a hard time about the draw. Like, early on, I actually used Facebook advertisements to basically increase the reach and visibility of, it was not cheap either, to basically announce and promote the draw. And I had people comment on the advertisement, like, oh, that's bullshit. Is it? Is it bullshit? Like, you know that it's bullshit? Like, the profile picture that I had is the profile picture that I have right now, which has the set in it, tells you the date and everything like that. Even, like, everything that you needed to know to prove that I'm a living, breathing human being who is presenting themselves exactly as they exist in reality is right there. But, you know, you get the people who are like, you know, oh, it's bullshit. Is it? You'll see. You missed your chance. I don't know. Like, if there was $1,000, like, honestly, like, this ticks every box for me, right? I'm like, giant Lego set, you know, $20 maximum value, and I'm supporting a charity. Fucking sign me up. But people don't have the time for it. It's fine. I'll rejig it. I'll find a way to make it work. It's just a bump on the road to wherever the hell I'm headed. I figure it. But man, that chat my ass when that happened. I was like, I was angry. So angry. And I'm kind of like, what the fuck am I doing? Right? Like, what am I doing? This sounds crazy, right? And I'm like, nah. I can't let it change me. I won't let it change me. And it was one of those things that I'm like, you know, I'm never really going to talk about it. Well, I'm lying right now. I'm telling you everything. But like, yeah, typically that kind of stuff happens and I don't say anything. So when you do hear me saying about it, it's probably like 100 to 1. If I'm bitching about it, 99 other things happened that I didn't bitch about. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, I wouldn't wake up tomorrow and say, hey, listen, I'm going to buy a huge Lego set and auction it off. I already had the thing for reasons, I don't know. I saw someone who had built it and I said, that thing is amazing. I want to make it, you know? So I put it on my list and I bought it. And then I had time to think about it afterwards. I don't want to use the word impulse, but I had time to think about it afterwards. And I said, I have nowhere to keep that. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with it? And I said, I could probably sell it, but I'm not going to get anywhere near what I paid for it. So I'm like, yeah, well, maybe I can turn it into a bunch of donations. And I mean, you know, I got quite a few, and I appreciate every single one of them. But I mean, it's just turning into a data point of, you know, the price point was too high for the draw that it created. So while I'll be basically giving this away for nothing, like pretty much nothing, I am going to try and see if there is some type of a way to make that work to maximize the dollar. I don't mind putting myself, like, I mean, I know I have an appreciation for other people who are much better and much more successful at this than I am, and I have that much more appreciation for them, because on the day, like daily, they have to deal with that, and they've grown accustomed to it. But I've watched other people flounder with it too, like this faceless nobody who decides that today's the day they're going to criticize somebody for something, and with almost no effort at all, basically upends them. And I mean, I don't know if that was their goal or if it was just ignorance. It seems to me that the price of being that ignorant is really high. Well, like I've said it dozens of times before, I'd still be doing this whether I was streaming it or not. Like, I mean, to me, I feel like there's a benefit to stream it in that it can turn into something else, maybe something bigger. Oops. I think they allow you to fold this so it fits on a road better. Oh god, I'm just smashing everything up now. Right, I gotta figure out what supper is gonna be, and I'll do up the rest of the stuff for the draw. Let's see, what's left to do here? I need the seed, but I'm not doing it until tomorrow. The silage should be ready tomorrow too, and I can probably just scoop that up in the foraging wagon and take that to wherever it needs to go, which right now I don't know where that is. Sorry, I've got a moderator auto mod thing on, and if people use foul language, I have the opportunity to kind of stop them. I had one guy jump in here a while ago, and man, I'm assuming it's a he. I don't think very many women are that belligerent and racist. But they went to town on my chat, and I had to ban them. See, that's an opportunity, Roy. When they do stuff like that's an opportunity, right? For a situation like that, where you're trying to do what you think is best, and then to watch everybody, and everybody kind of wants to have input, but they don't actually want to do anything, then, I mean, you're basically making the decision for them. Like, I'm going to go and do this. I had an opportunity to get feedback, and I even asked people to try and help me with it. And their response was it should be done differently. Well, it's going to be done my way because I'm the one who's going to end up doing it. And that's just my take on the whole thing. Nocturne Wisteria. Oh, welcome back. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I won't. If it gets catty and they begin to interfere, like sabotage what you're doing, that's when I go away. Oh yeah, but I mean, if they're not sabotaging, it's just talk. Do you know what I mean? The way I draw this parallel to the comments on my ad is that they were saying it in a public forum so that it could potentially influence other people who looked at it. That's why I was upset about it. If somebody had just DM'd me, I'd just say, yeah, whatever, dude. Do you know what I mean? But when you spray paint it on the side of, whatever. Yeah, no, it's just, it's all red on top of everything else. It's just, the problem is me. Knock. Knock it is. But I do remember your name. Last year, year before. Let's see here. What was I attempting to do? I can't seed yet. Let's take up a spot on top of the barn. Can I get on top of this? Oh shh. There. Friggin' Spider-Man. Turn the speed up. I think either you or Roy told me the story about how your name changed. And sadly, I cannot recall why. But knock, you're A1 in my book. Ah, jump with your legs. I barked my knuckle on something like over a month ago and it still hasn't healed completely. Super tender. And new day. I can now plant my canola. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward till 6 a.m. and then I'm going to seed everything. I don't think we have a plan for supper. I think takeout is going to be an easy sell. Ooh, sunrise it. Great. Wait until 7-ish at least. And Superman! Okay. It's my cedar. Stuck it on the back of that guy. 70%, I have enough to do it all. Ooh. I make sure I change the seed type. Wait. Not falling for that again. Canola price is good. Canola's definitely best. Sunflowers are good too. Damn, cotton? I still don't know how to sell it all. When do you plant cotton? Oh, long time ago. That's a February? Wow. Canola it is. No, no, no. You're drilling, boys. Better Minecraft. 1.21 version. But like, I'd rather play Phasmophobia than do that. I kind of have the Minecraft to fill in some dead time type thing. Maybe late night idle. I am launching it. The server is it's a public server, so to speak. So I'm not hosting it locally. It's on a server. That way, if people want to join, they can. And it's not a curated mod pack. It's not. Sorry, it's not a mod pack that I curate. It's freely available online. It's like a one press, and you have the instance set up through CurseForge. And right now, the one that I have running, I've managed to set up an underground hovel. So I didn't want to do much outside of this. So I have it set up as an underground hovel, and I've started the mine. I'm down to like level 15 or 14 or whatever, looking for iron, you know, so just the beginning of the game. Good old CurseForge. I mean, they take all the thinking out of it. I mean, I can't imagine trying to put together my own mod pack. And I know other people who do it, but they take one of the bigger packs and like add and subtract stuff from it. And to me, that doesn't guarantee any type of compatibility. And honestly, from the people that I played with who do that, the gameplay was so janky. Because of incompatibilities or just the hardware they were trying to run it on. It couldn't keep up. You know, laggy as hell. It was not a good experience. We had similar issues with the RimWorld configuration that we had as well. Like, it had so much good stuff into it. It was so much fun, but it was just desync after desync. Yeah, resource packs is probably what I would call the entry point. I mean, you're basically just organizing graphics and sounds and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I'm not trying not to make it sound easy, but like, I would imagine that there's a little bit more involved when you're looking at mod interactions. So there's such a range of stuff that you can do with your implementations, and you're like, okay, well, this needs to accept this item because it's also copper. But something to do with the meta tags is how they were doing it in one mod versus the, you know, just the name or something in another mod pack. And then you're trying to figure out how to bridge that gap so that they can be used in either. And that's the real value added in stitching together mod packs or mods. The resource pack, it's glorified indexing exercise, because you can't have graphics with the same identifier. You're just asking for conflicts, and then pretty soon the incorrect textures are showing up, and it's a massive mess. But yeah, as far as a starting point goes, yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Start with resource packs. cut your teeth on that and then try and figure out how you're going to stitch mod packs together. What a mess. What's your background anyway? I'm assuming this is all a hobby anyhow. GUI changes, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, the decorations. Like, one of my favorite ones is the Sphax or Pure BD Craft. They pretty much replaced every single texture you could think of. And it's part of the reason why I like it so much. And they replaced all the cubey square stuff with, like, a pentagon. Which, you know, mightn't seem like much, but it's comforting to see those shapes. Shaders? Oh yeah, for sure. Shaders are like... I live by them now. They make the game so pretty. Oh god, why did I jump out? Am I gonna have enough seeds to do all of this? I think so. Gotta find that son of mine. He's been roaming the neighborhood like a feral animal. Oh, yeah. Where the dirt kind of melds into the rock. The one I'm playing right now for Better Minecraft comes with a bunch of shaders in it, and that's basically the value added to one of the shaders. They do like a super good job of blending the textures together with transitions. Oh, absolutely. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. I know what you mean. Because right now the 2x2 spruce tree looks like that. It looks like one solid texture, not an arrangement of cubes. Oh, God, this type of classical music just gives me Christmas vibes. Wait, did I misunderstand? So if you cut a section out of the spruce, instead of seeing a 2x2 set of logs, you just see one set of concentric circles? Like rings? Is that what you're saying? The medieval texture packs? I mean, why not? It's a nice aesthetic. Going to cut an edge here. I think I got my A-OK for takeout supper, which I think everyone would agree with. Yeah, exactly. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So I'm assuming it's a bunch of math. Because you have to make sure that you have the right assortment of things to trigger the texture to pop in and to be applied, right? The fiddly math. I'm not convinced a seed drill like this should have this much drag. Like, I feel like I should be able to do 20 at least. Dragging this thing. What's that? Somebody at my back door? Why would anybody... That bird just came out of the ground. So, real talk. I'm probably going to do this a bit longer, make sure that the supper is set up. Then I got to get the wheel ready for the draw, which I'm doing at 7. When did you guys want to start? Oops. Messed that up. Well, it looks like my boy showed up. Mom must have went and got him. That's what I was hearing, was the front door opening and closing. Apparently I can't see that part. It was some rocks I left behind. Apparently that's what that means. I'm figuring a couple of hours of phasmophobia early evening. I'm not... The only thing is that I'm going to need about 30 minutes to eat something at some point. And I need to be here, not in a game, for 10 or 15 minutes while I spin that wheel and announce who won it. Boy, he's in a mood. So as soon as I finish seeding this, I'm going to go up and try and get him to relax. He is amped up. He really just doesn't like no. Like, I mean, I had my issues, but, I mean, 80s parenting. Do you know what I mean? You'd complain for a little bit, but then as soon as the parents had enough, you're not complaining anymore. You know what I mean? That's just the way it was. I'm not saying it was right, but it worked. So now these days, it's more be considerate of other factors, and it makes things so much more challenging. And it's more jarring for children of the 80s. Now, I don't think I have any of you on Steam. I'm assuming that's what you're playing through. I don't think it matters. The game, I think, is not... Actually, as I say that, I'm probably wrong. For whatever reason, the frameworks the different platforms put out... Oh, for sure. Ramen was definitely on my list of things today, but I've been having some issues lately, and pounding a bunch of noodles while I'm doing this other stuff was probably going to cost me dearly. Got some health issues. You have it, Justine. Okay, good. Yeah, I've got some health issues. Nothing serious. I'm not going to die or anything that I'm aware of. But yeah, it's kind of that middle-aged time to change how you do a bunch of stuff kind of things. And then you're kind of trying to redefine the boundaries of, like, what's my new normal look like? So, eating copious amounts of carbs and no veggies and stuff like that is not really an option anymore. Alright, if it's through Steam, this should be relatively painless. The only thing is that I haven't played it on this system since I built it last year. They've done a lot of updates with the mic configuration and stuff like that, so I'm not anticipating any major issues. Did I plant the right thing? This is canola, right? That's that weird symbol down there that looks like a yellow popcorn. Yeah. Okay, well, if you sent me a friend request, then you weren't there before, which is a bit weird, because I thought, you know... I'll get that configured, and then I think it's just a matter of handing out a room code, which I'll sort out, I guess. I guess Steam will force you to do the updates before it'll actually launch the game. So we should all be completely updated, I think. Get the power back into my tractor and drill this last field. Well, a lot of times that's all it takes. A little bit of chitty chat. I flirted with this idea for quite some time now. To try and have like a fireside kind of setting, because like I'm gonna be sitting here gaming anyway, and just to get a steady trickle of people coming through, idly chatting about daily random crap, is kind of a pipe dream that I have. I should have drilled this way, because right now I have all of my seed lines going the same way as my... I can still tell the difference though. So what's your poison, Knock? You Warframe like Roy, or do you WoW, or what's your Final Fantasy 14? What you think? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's a terrifying prospect, but I mean, given that I don't normally have a lot of knowledge about those types of things, I'm fairly certain I would have put myself in that situation. First 3 years we were here, we had our furnace break like 3 times because of a lack of regular maintenance. Final Fantasy, yeah, that's are still really popular, and they're adding so much content. One of the other guys in our team here, he'll be playing that at some point. I've been threatening to pick up 1 month to give it another shot, but I'm really gun shy about starting an MMORPG again. Because I know other people who figured it out. It's just I've been away from it for so long that like there's no middle ground. If I'm in for a penny, I'm in for a pound. Yeah, yeah. Well, I won't say that, but like it's just if you don't take care of it, it's going to break, right? So like I had it run dry on me. I had the circulation pump break. I had to replace the expansion tank. I know how to do all of this stuff myself now. But I mean, you know, like the other day it happened again. I'm not sure if the tank ran dry or if the filter just got clogged, but it just stopped working. Luckily it wasn't in February or March. But I took a look at it and I said, yeah, I gotta call a furnace tech, but it's like obviously a Saturday. And I'm like, we don't have any hot water because it's all done through there. And I said, what the hell am I gonna do? And I said, listen, I just gotta try the filter and prime it, and then I'll call an emergency whatever and pay hundreds of dollars to have somebody do something that as I watch them do it, I feel that I could have done myself. had I the knowledge. So I went out and I bought the filter, replaced the filter. That was an ordeal, to be honest. Final Fantasy XIV, that was one of the biggest attractive things that I saw about it, was that I have a single character. It's not like I need to level up. All I do is change my gear, my class changes, and I'll level that up. And anytime I want to change my gear, I can change between classes, as fast as that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can carry around multiple sets and at a button push, switch between them. Like, you don't have to go running back to your chest to swap out gear. You just push W and it swaps you to your mage set or whatever it is. I thought that was great. In D&D, I'm a fan of multi-classing. I'm just no good at it. Which, speaking of which, the other group, I want to play Sea of Thieves with them, but they had mentioned that if they could get all four of us together, then we were going to continue a D&D session we started a while ago. Sadly, during our first run, I got polluted and barely recollect the majority of the session, and at one point I was so far gone that I just said I gotta go, and I just logged out. I mean, I think it was best for everyone involved, including myself, but, you know, it was just a reminder that I gotta take it easy. Yeah, the whole concept of the armory. It's an inventory that isn't an inventory. You know what I mean? They hate giving you spare space to carry everything all at once, because that's a nightmare. But then they're like, no, you can have a specialized inventory where you can keep sets of things. You're like, ah, this is different. Nice. Yeah, I think when I played, I leveled up a Dragoon to 50. And then I started leveling up a fighter. Because I was trying to get one of the abilities in the pugilist line, like hand-to-hand combat. That was apparently supposed to stack well with the other Dragoon abilities. And then at about level 12, I just switched to White Mage, and then I just gave it up. All because of Garuda. That encounter, before they gave you the 18 different ways to do it, and then pretty much a fast track, was nearly impossible to get a good group. What? You know what? I'm not surprised. Glamour Dresser, that's the most Japanese thing I've ever heard. They're so good at making this stuff. Wow, I might actually get another full seeding out of this one load of seed. Oh, I played before Heaven's Ward came out, the first expansion after the rebirth, A Realm Reborn. And then I just dropped off the face of the planet. I was just like, no, I can't do this anymore. I couldn't play enough. I couldn't find the groups I wanted. It reminded me of everything I hated about WoW and Dark Age of Camelot. I was like, oh, shh. I may have broken my plow. Alright. Let me jump out of here. Good lord. Like not that much time passed. Shoot, I still need to roll that. How far did this go? 67%. Like nothing. All right. I gotta save this, and then I'm gonna do something else. I've gotta do the draw. Okay, so I got that. Let's see who got in here. Ah. I gotta put something on the screen to keep you guys occupied for a few minutes. What might that be? I don't think. Let's do that. I'm back. Let's do this. Did I not save this? God. The last hour has been over an hour, has been a bloody nightmare. I cannot stress that enough. I'm just trying to collect all of the. There's an anonymous in here. I can't. Who are you? It's not logged in. Oh, I see. Figure out. View donations received. There we go. Don't know who that is, meaning they never gave a name or any other identifying piece of information. So they are now a new extra life entry. See, this is going to take a few minutes to. I wish I had something more entertaining to show. Let's just say. Why this worked differently before. I feel like I was doing this earlier. Neat, came over the top. Nice. Just double checking. I want to make sure everybody gets the entries they needed or wanted or. Who are you? I don't know who that is. Oh, I think I do. I think I know who that is. Okay. So then let's say DG for that one. Even though I don't know who you are. I was able to find you. You seem like an enterprising individual and astute. So I could say JP's in there, JH. Anonymous participant. Okay, great. How we doing?
Yo, what up?
Hey, hey, hey. I'm trying to get a spreadsheet together so that I can.
Hold on, don't do any draws yet.
Why is that? You're trying to get in on it?
Oh yeah, I got to. Right. What's the best way to get to your donation page? To your Twitch page?
Yeah, go to extralife.org and thedillybot. Figure it out.
I can't figure this shit out. This thing is crazy.
God damn it! You pretty much got to carry the donation box to you. What were you going to put in? 20, 40? Just tell me the number of entries. I don't care about the amount. What was it?
Okay, it's $20 per entry, right? So
yeah.
Put two entries in.
Okay.
For now. That's not all I'm doing. That's all you get for now.
What? That's not all.
Wait, if you can earn more. But
well, it depends on what you're offering. Wink, wink. So yeah, let's put that in. No, I'm saying you should get all of the entries because if there's extra, then I'm putting them in as like a generic extra life, and if that name comes up, then it goes on eBay, and whatever I get for it goes on to the extra life page.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's just more.
But it's going to screw up.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not putting in, so like
Oh, I get left. I see. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Understand.
Mm-hmm. Let's do that. And okay.
Yeah, my brother's coming over for a bit. I gotta help plan out a little bit the my mom's 75th birthday.
Oh, that's huge.
Once we're done that, then I'll jump on. James said he was interested in playing too, so
yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. You know, he's kind of hit or miss, but we'll see.
Well, no, he seemed gung ho, but he was also talking about D&D as well. But
yeah, well, if we get everybody for that too, I'm definitely I'd be in if you are. You know, I don't know what kind of
I'd be in. I'd be in to do that
for your for this, but
AM H and NA times 2 PD times 2 JR times 2.
Dude, oh no. I think I'm already following you, ain't I?
Let me have a look over here. Oh, wow. What the hell happened when I wasn't looking? Well, that's exciting. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, yeah. And then I come over here and I say...
Boom. There you are. There you are. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Wait a minute. What am I missing? Why is that higher
So
than it
20
should be?
Canadian or 20 American? Oh, I have to put it in.
It's 20 American. I mean, it's just,
20
if
American? Okay.
if
Yeah,
it's
that's fine. I
40,
got
I'll
40.
give you. If it's
Yeah,
40,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give you two
No.
entries.
Whatever.
Like it's...
Dude, it's all good.
I round up. Put it that way.
God, I gotta
So if
mute your
I...
Twitch. It's echoing to me.
Twitch is echoing? You can just mute that shit.
What
No
the
one wants
fuck?
to hear that.
I must have you streamed on multiple tabs. Oh, I do.
Well, it's what you'll hear is my voice
It's
coming
on
out of
the.
there, and then you'll hear me on Discord too. So now, do these need to be comma separated? No. Copy. There we go. One last check at the page. Okay, so did you get that in? You got that in, right? No, you're not showing up here yet. What's going on?
Hold on. It's coming. It's coming right now. It's coming right now. Just I gotta friggin' put in this code with PayPal. It's like, oh, we're gonna send you 1210. It's in. So I can in. Sorry, not person for your page. I'm trying to be PG for your. You got 9 viewers right now.
I'm late, but oh my god, the face on that. Look at that. Hold on, I gotta thank this guy. Thanks, you rotten sot. Love you? Question mark. Got you in for some drugs. There we go. Typos and everything. Enjoy. Yeah. So I think we're square. Let's spin this wheel and see who's taking this gigantic set home.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, wow. Extra Life got it. That would be Extra Life.
Oh, man, my name is right by there. Fuck.
Well, I'll tell you how
no.
I'll tell you how messed up this is. Okay, I'll tell you how messed up this is. Extra Life had 3 entries. I only entered them once. Isn't that messed up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that's
cool. That's cool.
It's disappointing, to be honest. I was hoping somebody would get it. But I mean, at this point, I think Extra Life really wins out because now the shit goes on eBay. And I'll post a picture of how much it brings in, and you'll see the effective donation on the page. I got nothing to hide.
So I can still get it. I just got to go to eBay.
Well, I actually like this idea. This set was way too huge, though.
Did you actually get it together?
Oh yeah, it's. Hold on now. How do I show you this? Let's go here, and you can see that. And Hmm. Well, if you go to my YouTube, you can watch the time lapse of me putting it together. It's like a 3-minute video.
Pass. Skip.
Honestly, no screwing around. That is a legit. I dumped all this in here. Every single one of these is an individual person. It's just this one entry, for whatever reason. It should have been 3, so it should have been 3 more here. 2 more. Came up, and that's all there is to it. You can see the entries I had here. There's no screwing around. This is a wheel maker, spin the wheel random picker. You can go to it yourself. There's the website, spinthewheel.app.
Where's the break button that you use to like break it?
Don't think it has one. I could have changed the colors on it or something, but there it is. That's the result.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So now I got to take
what it is before you spun it.
Yeah, I got to take that entire thing apart now. It's I think it came to 18 bags, and each bag was actually a minimum of 4 individual bags of pieces, and it took me collectively about 20 hours. So this, I mean, I highly recommend it. It is prohibitively expensive to buy.
How much? How many pieces?
6,500. It's right on this little image here. I don't know if you can see the details there.
Yeah, I can't really see the details on it. I'm right. Looking at your stream, but.
Go. All right, so that's that. But I mean, I have some smaller sets. Like I've got the Ecto one and everything. And
nice, that's a good one.
Like next year, between like January and March, I might put one up and see if I can get entries for it. Or I may just stick them all on eBay. I don't have any room for them. The only one I want to keep is the DeLorean, because it's, to me, it's the most nostalgia, and it's also the smallest. So I'll probably keep that in the background as a reminder of all of this. I still have another 6,000 plus piece set. It's the Millennium Falcon. I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Go.
I'm gonna put it together at least once and make a video out of it. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll put in more entries.
Well, I tell you what.
When you're drawing that.
I'm not. Lesson learned on this one. It was, I shot too high. I aimed too high. I mean, I was talking to Roy.
You thought you were going to get more donations from it?
$20 for a chance to win $1,000 Lego set? Take my fucking money. Mm-hmm. I just don't understand the thought process that goes through somebody's head who can look at that and not say, that's worth a shot. You know what I mean?
No. To me, it is an open set. Like, it does lose value once it's been.
If it's in a sealed box, it's technically worth more than what you paid for it if it's a collector's item. I mean, not right now, but eventually.
You can say you touched it, so like that.
Exactly.
Some value to it.
My
right?
DNA is all over. Like, I mean, all over it. But anyway.
Poor kids at Extra Life.
God, who put this guy in? All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's see here. I think I had some phasmophobia on the docket. I don't know if you're ready to get started with anything right away. Who the hell is that?
Okay. If it's a game I can like jump out of. Just like I said, my brother's coming by, so when he gets here, I need to chat with him for a bit. So,
it's phasmophobia. Do you have it?
Something? Yeah, I actually do. I think I tried to play with you guys before. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in it.
Honestly, neither do I.
know it has like
it's not that kind of game, though.
In it. It creeps me out, though.
It's supposed to
jump scare, so if I
it's not a jump scare, like, so I mean,
yeah.
No, I mean it'll get you at times. but it's the ambiance of like the tension that's building that really gets to me, like right up my spine.
What's that?
And then like something happens. Shit my pants. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If I do that, I'm probably gonna have to deafen this.
Phasmophobia. Oh, I just have to update it.
Let me hit him up.
Yeah. If I have to drop out, I'm just gonna drop.
That's fine. I mean, we were gonna play with 3, I think, anyway. So you'd be the 4th, which is always welcome.
Yeah.
But if you were to jet, we were planning to play with 3 anyways. I mean, you're not gonna mess with our mojo, I don't think.
Yeah.
Ooh, bag hole is on. What are they doing?
Not there.
Oh, they're playing Mud Runner. Nice. I'm a bit jealous. All right. That game is something. Do I even have Phasmophobia installed? Of course I do. Of course I do. Let's get this out of the way. How do I have a game in my cart? Your cart is empty. So why'd you say there was a silly thing? Excuse me. All right, Dark and Darker has an update. Lockdown, Phasmophobia, just updated. Sweet. All right. Let's see here. Let's view the friends list. Do not put that up on that screen. You're the worst.
Yeah, you host it, because I don't know.
That's technically kind of not how it works. I think it is being hosted from me.
But like if I
give you a room,
game,
I give you but I give you like a room number, and then you join, which really makes it think like it's hosted off my.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see here.
Oh my god, this is like so slow. Oh, shit.
Maybe I have played this on here. I'm gonna have to mute the Discord once you get into the game.
I'm running the game right now. Fuck. 2 games at a time. You don't really get good performance, I find.
2 games at once? No. They're literally competing
running
for the same resources.
I'm like, why is this so sluggish? Like, yeah, that's why.
You can dispense with all this windowed mode. Who did this? This is not a game you play in windowed mode. Nice.
Well, I've already got some jobs ready for you. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm excited.
Save.
Let's just go to the options.
I know.
And test the mic. Head Bob.
Oh yeah, it uses your mic for it.
Yeah. Need to have that.
You gotta scare ghosts with it.
Why can't I test?
Okay, I'll leave your window open.
Oh, no, that's not my microphone. That one. How do you...
Oh.
You used to be able to test the mic. Why can't you do that anymore?
Oh, yeah.
V and B. V is local. B is global.
Playing it.
Grab is E.
Okay. It's time. There's no other game running. Use the video card.
I don't understand why it won't let me run the test. There used to be a test mode in here to make sure your mic is working.
It says for best and most immersive experience, please use headphones and in-game chat. We're not supposed to use Discord?
No. Basically all the audio aspects of it are built right into the game. So that's why I'm gonna deafen Discord when we start playing. Yeah. I just need to get a hold of them now. The friends list. They did not send me friend invite. They are not here. Nova, that's it. Send a message. Why doesn't he show up? Oh, there he is.
We love. Of course, I'm gonna accept that. English. Turn red. I guess that's what I look like. Okay. Oh, I said leave. Leave. Ooh.
Multiplayer. Connecting.
I don't want to buy anything. I got no money. I'm broke. I'm broke. Oh, so annoying.
Is this taking so long?
Yes, I've unlocked the following colors. Oh.
Okay.
What? Okay, so I had what do I? What?
So there's been a bunch of updates since I played last. I have a feeling that they have the
Brothers
the
here.
starting area and everything changed.
Okay. Sorry, man. I actually.
Level
Gonna throw
1-4.
Leave.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta drop off, but I'll be back on in probably an hour or so.
Okay, I don't know why
Hope
this
you're
said
down for s-
connecting. Oh yeah, they did change all of this. This thing is just freaky.
They jumped it. Oh.
Vote on a contract.
All right. Good gaming, man. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Yep. Muted. Now, why is this? It's let's get rid of all of this. What I suspect happened is that I was being prompted. Yeah, I get that. Escape, enter, escape, escape, enter, enter, escape. Click, click, click.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
this is better.
Some jobs ready for you. I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
Okay. Room browser. Create a room. Private. Or preferred language. English. Okay. Let's do one as amateur. Be able to. Okay, there we go. They used to do this ready up thing or like a room code.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done now.
It looks like proper Steam integration. So like you just invite through Steam.
I think Nova's still trying to get her audio working.
Yeah, she's just staring at the wall. Jamie's the other guy. He's going to be jumping in shortly, so we're waiting for him anyhow. I'm going to try and find all the Easter eggs in the meantime.
Ready to go?
Hello?
Can hear you.
I heard somebody. Is that you?
I think that might have been Nova.
Unless you're coming.
Whoa. Wow.
Still very, very faint.
So
Let's try that.
Hey,
A
hey.
little bit better.
Doesn't go any louder.
Just remembering all the controls. Oh, so close. It'll work. Have all the toys up here.
Nope.
I don't know how much kit we're gonna have.
This is as loud as it gets.
That sounds perfect. Is that all I can buy? Have you guys got any kit? Like, I only have the starting stuff and I can't buy anything else. Oh. It's because I clicked something.
Just try this, I guess.
It sounds like it's working. Can you hear me?
And you hear me now?
Does this work better?
Well, I can hear Dylan.
You can.
Yeah.
I can't.
Before bed, yeah. So you might be able to toss it.
No!
I mean, stir it.
For now, I can't hear him. Wait, hold on. Did you guys wander off?
I'm trying to buy equipment. Motion sensor, level 5. Oh.
He's there.
I'm too low level to buy anything from the store. Lovely.
No, I don't have very much in the way of equipment.
Okay, yeah, I mean, this is going to be rough. We
I
should
did
probably
the
pick...
tutorial and that was it.
Okay, I think you have to before you can play multiplayer. I've done at least that because I have 134 bucks, but we'll do one of the smaller houses to
Now
start.
I can't hear them.
You can hear me now?
Dylan, yeah, I got you there.
Yeah, that time I did.
Yeah, the radio doesn't work. You have to talk local. That's my bad.
Oh, okay. I ended up having to just say to heck with it and put it on voice, but I'll put it back on local. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of cross talk with the two of us.
Well, I also just
So I'm pressing local now. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Perfect.
I can hear you fine. I don't hear the crosstalk because you have to push to talk unless you're both talking at the same time. I'm not sure.
No, I had mine on voice activation because I hadn't realized that because it needed to be local, we actually needed to be next to each other. So proximity to one another affects the strength of the voice.
Yeah. One thing I will say, having it on voice activated just helps the ghost.
Yes.
Okay, so what do these little red balls mean? Are they new?
Yeah, so the red balls is the red moon event. So any of those, if you've got like a camera or something, there's like orbs that show up and you can take photos of them and then you can get extra points for doing that. We happened to catch somebody's stream a couple days back where they kind of ran through some of this.
Interesting. So we should definitely try one of those at some point, but I think if it's just going to be the three of us, you pick one of the smaller houses, like 6 Tanglewood.
Tanglewood's the only one I currently have unlocked, but being that I only have done the starting tutorial and like maybe the first map, you can just queue up whatever and I'll just toddle along, and if I live, I live, and if I don't, yeah.
yeah, it looks like I've got 10 Ridgeview, 42 Edgewood, and 5 Tanglewood unlocked.
Okay, that's interesting. Everything is unlocked for me, apparently.
But it shows that you're like level
4?
Actually, I'm not sure what your level is. 4.
I'm
I guess.
4 because I can't buy anything 5 and up from the store.
You're 4, but you're also host, and I'd wonder if that has an impact as well.
Maybe. But we'll see. Willow Street is a small one. Someone just joined?
Nope. I think it's just the 3 of us still.
There's also like the odd delay with what input versus output, so that could have been it.
Okay, I'm voting for Willow Street. It's a small one. I don't know how it's going to go. Plus, it has the Red Moon event.
So I can't vote for that one, but I think so long as I don't vote, it's okay.
Well, you can vote.
Oh, I thought you said you had Willow Street. Alright, maybe it's 6 Tanglewood.
So I don't have Willow, but I was able to click the Ready Up button. The Ready
Okay,
Up
let's try-
button's on a different board, so...
Yeah, let's try that then. Well, what's the worst that could happen, really?
Famous last words!
I think Jamie's going to be a minute, so we probably have enough time to do this one before he shows.
I think he said he might be an hour?
I can't remember. Did you hear him on the stream? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think he's eating supper, maybe.
Yeah, at the tail end, right before you, I think, muted Discord.
Okay, stellar. All right, I'm readied up. We're all readied up. I guess I can hit start.
So we're all readied up, and I think you're the only one who can hit start.
Oh, they tell us everything.
Everyone.
Yeah, they gave us all of this right away.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to
You need
Okay.
one of these things. Wait, it's the wrong button. Which one is it?
So it says find evidence of the paranormal with the EMF reader, so it's almost guaranteed that it's an EMF ghost.
No, that's just a daily quest.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Daily tasks are on the left. There's 3 at the bottom.
Oh.
Let's see. I've got the EMF reader on hand, and well, wait. All the stuff's like individual, isn't it? Is it camcorder?
It isn't. You have to kind of... Sorry. You have to kind of... why am I down here? Yeah, like you basically one person ponies up all of the equipment, and they're usually the one that stays in the truck so that they don't die and lose it all. But I'm not a chicken like that. Plus, we're starting with crap.
All right, so I took the UV, the ghost meter, and the camera.
Okay, I got the spirit box, the book, and the dots, the green thing.
All right, well that looks like it's all the gear, so I think you have to do the keys and the pad. The ghost name, or the case name is Susan Clark.
Oh, it's the rain. I thought it was a drum roll. Oh. I was pulling on the push door.
Let me know if you guys see any orbs so I can take photos of them so you can get extra cash.
It's so dark in here and I don't have a flashlight. So we're looking for EMF and like a spirit box? Somebody left their Amazon package here.
There's an orb down in the basement.
On my way.
Okay, I'm going to try the spirit box when we get down there. And if it responds to everyone, then we don't have to be alone.
That's
can't
two
see.
orbs that I've taken photos of so far. The
Can't see
orb was
anything.
here where the red thing is.
Is anybody there? What do you want?
Has anybody seen the breaker yet?
No, but if we needed to find it, it is on the map in the track.
I think you have to push that door. Push the door?
I've got orbs on the camera.
I'm heading back upstairs. What do the orbs look like? What do you want?
Susan!
What's her full name?
Susan Clark.
Susan Clark.
Susan.
What do you want? Who is there?
Active killing.
Oh, damn. It's in this room. I got spirit box.
Hello?
That was weird.
I I'm gonna check the truck and see what we've got so far.
Ah.
That might have been the start of a hunt.
Ooh. That went right up my spine. Yeah, I heard the ring sound.
So yeah, we've got 2 orbs. Yeah, we've got the EMF read and we've got the ghost event. So I'm gonna put the field reader back. Alright, the reader's back.
Yeah, I got the book down. I'm gonna see if they're gonna write. How many pieces of evidence do we have so far?
Other than the 2 orbs, there's a picture on this wall here of a living room. And we've got the EMF and the ghost event, but we need to get average sanity of 25% or less.
What I mean is that I got the spirit box, and you said ghost
In
orbs?
terms of the evidence, so far we've seen the ghost orbs from the video camera. We've got spirit box.
And I had EMF, but I don't think it was 5.
So in this room we're down to 5 degrees Celsius, which isn't quite freezing yet, but it's still dropping.
Yeah, you'll see your breath. I see my breath. I see my breath.
Yeah, we're down to below 0 now.
Okay, time to go. So for that combo, it's an on Ryu. That's the only option. Is there anything else we want to do in here while we have the time?
Or are we just gonna hit it, close up shop?
Oh yeah, I'm toast.
And
It
does
was active
everybody
there.
have- Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, does everybody have the on Rio selected in their journal?
I do. I think we're good. Average sanity between 25 is crazy. We don't want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, if we're good, let's see if we can collect on this one, and we'll try harder on the next one.
Okay.
Come on, big money!
We'll at least get money for the orbs, if nothing else, and
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Hello.
That went well. Oh, I got like 500 and some odd cash.
wait, that just that one mission unlocked.
This is a private game. Who's this person?
Fuck off.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, that was rude. This is supposed to be a private game. How the hell did they get in here?
Is there a way to lock the thing, just so only people you invite come in? Because you invited us through Steam, right? But not through the board?
Yeah, I did through Steam. So, and when I created the game, I created it private.
Weird. I don't know enough about the game to troubleshoot that issue. Let's see. After doing that mission, we I had Tanglewood before, but now I have Edgefield and Ridgeview.
Okay, I'm going to restart the... I'm going to rehost, because I want to make sure it's private. I don't want these yahoos. There was a bunch in here. Yeah, like 3 PlayStation players? I didn't even know you could get this on PlayStation. Just give me a second to recreate the room.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you. Looks like there are others out there in need of help.
Yeah, this one has an invite code on it, so this one's private.
Yeah, so that should fix the issue. Hopefully.
I'm confident it will. Let's see what other gear I can buy now. Didn't they have a higher powered flashlight? Or did they just...
They do, but you have to be level 19 to unlock it. So there's 3 tiers of each piece of equipment, near as I can tell from looking at the shop.
Okay.
But I think we only have the basic stuff up until... I want to say level 8, because the crucifix is level 8.
I think Dylan moved too far away. Maybe?
I can hear you.
Here's
Oh, okay.
Nick, he's right here.
Oh. Yeah, so I've got a motion camera now as well.
I think I managed to change my character avatars so that we're all a little varied now.
That's always good.
Should
How do you
be-
know how many of each thing you have?
I honestly don't know.
So, when I, sorry, when I was clicking in the store, if you have one and it's not on the truck, then it shows how many you have when you click on it.
Gotcha.
Like if you clicked on dots and it shows 0 there, you have none in your inventory that's not on the truck. So in the equipment manager, it looks like whoever Red is added 3 flashlights.
That's
Yeah,
Dylan.
I'm red. I'm red. And
Yep.
motion sensors and cameras.
Yep.
2 video
So
cameras.
So I basically threw in a piece of every gear that I have unlocked.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Let's just try not to die now, because you lose that stuff.
If you do, you do.
Well, in that case, if anybody dies on this one, if we lose anything, then I can use what little I have to replace some of that stuff. And then we'll just, I guess, cherry pick as we go?
I wouldn't sweat it. It's part of the game. We're still really low level, so there'll be tons of times. And we just got 500 cash for that last mission. That's crazy.
Each one of those photos was also an additional $25, so the event ones seem to be worthwhile.
All right. So I can pretty much pick any one of these. We just did Willow Street, I think. We could do the Grafton Farmhouse. It only has 13 rooms.
Sure.
Yeah, let's try that. That's scary as hell, too.
YOLO.
We should have all the gear we need. Let's go.
I think you're the one that has to hit start, Dylan.
Oh. I was asleep with my eyes open.
Alright. April Elliott. Responds to people who are alone. Detect a ghost presence with a motion sensor. Below 25% and get a EMF. So ghost sensor and EMF. And
I'm
alone.
guaranteed to die if I have to talk to this thing alone.
Right, so I've got a
Motion sensor
camera.
and EMF for sure. Temperature. And I have the spirit box and a book.
Alright, I have one of the EMFs. Which
So-
one's the motion one again?
There was only 2 of them. There's one left here.
Oh, is it this gray thing?
Yeah, so you gotta place it and then bring it back after we're done hunting.
Okie dokie. Well, that's all 3 pieces that I can carry. I got camera, the sensor, and the meter.
Flashlight is worthless.
I think their name was Susan.
What do you want?
Fuse box on the outside.
So the fuse box looks like it's in the far room.
What do you want? Who's there? I got a red ghost light over here. What do you want?
An orb?
Who's
Which
there?
kind do you mean? Like the ones I can take photos of? Or...
Back here I got a red light on the spirit box, but nothing responded. It's right here in the porch.
You have to place it.
Who are you? Yeah, it flashes red next to the ghost in this room. What do you want?
Well, this one responds to people who are alone, so I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, leave some of the stuff here, because it might be this room. What do you want?
EMF. Upstairs was level 5 EMF.
You got level 5 upstairs?
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Show me where. Where were you
Here.
standing?
Right here.
Okay, head back downstairs. I'll try the spirit box.
I'm trying to put the motion thingy back down.
What do you want?
Motion sensors at your feet. I can't seem to turn it on.
Who's there? What do you want? The phone just rang. Who's there? What do you want? Okay, the red light on the sensor might mean that there's no ghost. I'm gonna leave the spirit box on the floor. Do we have any tools that aren't in the house yet?
Yeah, so we got check mark for sure.
I'm gonna check for black light stuff. I don't know if we did temperature yet. Can you just check the wall to see if Roy's still alive?
I'm still here, I'm just stuck in a room.
Check the phone. The ghost just threw something up here. Yeah, if you can position that on the table pointing into the middle of the room, maybe.
Like that?
Sort of. Just give me a sec. I can see my breath. Freezing temperatures, maybe. There's no writing in the book.
I've got a thermometer in my hand. I guess I'll hang out here and see if it drops.
I'll just move away for a second to see if being alone helps. No temperature drop?
It only dropped marginally. It never actually hit 0. It got between 5 and 0. Nothing's showing up on the dots as far as I can see.
Lay the video camera next to the dots, I guess, and see if the ghost runs through it. Like, I'm seeing my breath again.
I can hear a little girl laughing. Oh.
She was right next to you, Ghost Rider. That was troublesome.
Ghost was ghost writing?
I didn't see ghost writing, but the ghost was standing right in the middle of the landing. Like, you guys walked right past her.
Well, she doesn't show up on dots, I guess, then.
The worst that could happen. Oh, yeah. We got the right one. Holy crap. That was trippy.
Nothing showed up on the thermometer even during the hunt, so I'm gonna put the thermometer back.
So the thermometer I had in my hand was under 5 degrees.
But it never dropped to 0 on mine or lower. It only was between 5 and 0.
I think if we had more time, it would have gone down, but
Every
Well,
time we've guessed, we've been wrong. That's my experience.
true. So what do we have so far? We've got EMF level 5, right?
Yes, we got EMF level 5. We still need to get the motion sensor. If the ghost is at the top of the landing, we should probably put the sensor at the top of the landing then.
Yep, let's go set up all of the gear. My god, I'm at 23. That's why I could see her. You guys probably couldn't.
Yeah, so we're not low enough then, potentially. Has anybody actually tried the ghost writing?
I just went up and checked. The book's been on the ground in that area, and it's still blank.
Okay, so then probably not that.
I'm gonna go plant the camera. I really shouldn't go in here again. Ghost is active again. About a 3 or a 4. Did you just pick up the camera I had on the table?
No.
But for some reason, you're showing like you have a camera on you.
I do have a camera, but I don't have the camera that you had.
I think
have a
someone
camera,
needs to
just
turn
not
it
the one
on.
that you had.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to turn that camera on. I put it on the table. I guess I turned it off. That looks good. Do you guys have a dots to put on the table? Pointing in the same direction as the camera?
No, but I can get one. I picked up your writing book since there wasn't anything on it.
Perfect. Oh, the ghost is very active. It was hunting about 30 seconds ago. If you hold F, you can rotate the object by moving the mouse. And then release F. He's hunting, I think. Oh, she might be toast. Oh, he's hunting. Is the door still open?
Oh, the door is closed.
She's toast. She's toast. She still has a percentage, though. She's not question marks. Oh, she's question marks now.
Well, why don't we collect the gear and then try to make a guess?
I don't think we need to collect the gear. I think we just need to not die. So if we leave, we're probably good. Hey, she's quiet right now. Nope, she's hunting. She's hunting. God, I'm at 2%. I think he's toast. Okay. Let's see. No spirit box. Freezing temperatures. No ghost writing. Didn't see orbs. I'm gonna go with the twins. Could be an Oni. Here. Oni. Okay, so she's pretty scared. Could be Oni. A much more active whilst people are nearby and will drain their sanity faster. That'd be me. Freezing temperatures, dots, and EMF. Could be that one. That's probably not that one. The twins. These ghosts have been reported to mimic each other's actions. They alternate their attacks. Either twin can be angered and initiate weak. The twins will often interact with the environment at the same time. Ooh. Which one of these is usually a little girl? Back to the evidence. I don't think we had. Okay, so it's definitely not that. Not the Goryo. It was the Oni. I'm gonna go with the Oni. Okay. Definitely not temperature. Not temperatures, ultraviolet and dots projector. That's okay. I went with Oni. Myling. Damn.
Myling.
I did not expect that. So how do I see?
We were all wrong.
Is there any way to check the ghosts and stuff now to find out what it would have needed to be?
Yeah, you open up your journal, and then there should be a tab that says ghosts.
And then it was a Myling.
So it would have been EMF level 5, ultraviolet, and ghostwriting. So we just didn't put the book in the right place for the ghostwriting, I guess?
Yeah, my guess is that it needed to be further into the hallway and less into that little alcove with the telephone.
Yeah.
Near as I could tell, she was real fond of the stairs, so maybe the middle landing there. Because watching her chase after the both of you, she was like scurrying back and forth up the stairs.
Okay.
But-
And then this one is Mylings more frequently make paranormal sounds, so like that
like the
sound.
crying
Yeah.
and the laughing and the
Exactly.
there was another noise, but I can't remember what it was. But it was not like the other noises.
That's weird. It gets dark.
Oh, I did lose all of my equipment in that one.
That's because you died. If you hadn't have died, you would have kept it.
I thought you only lost the stuff that you had in your hand, though.
Apparently
No,
not.
it's everything that you bring, whether it's in the truck or not. If you die, you lose it.
Gross. All right.
So I didn't get the level up or anything.
You go to the blue shop. You have to exit out of the tutorial.
Yeah,
So then you
that
click
got
it,
me.
and yeah.
I think I purchased one of everything and added it to the truck.
I don't see it in the truck.
I did the loadouts thingy.
So just press a plus on each one of them there. You're
It
blue.
already says +1 to everything.
That's how many you've got. Go to shop. Go back to equipment manager.
Yeah, it looks like the black stuff, which is the default, and then there's a couple of reds, which I think is me, and then there's a few greens, which I think is Roy. But there's no blues,
Well,
yeah.
which would mean...
I bought one of everything and did the loadout thing, but it doesn't seem to be letting me add it.
Just look at the chart here on the wall, and you'll see if there's actually any room to add it, because a lot of them are full.
Oh, then that's probably why I can't add anything, because they're all full according to what I see here.
Except for video camera and motion sensor.
Alright.
Okay, so that was horrifying. What's next?
So I can add the video camera, but I can't add the motion sensor because I'm not level 5, so I can't buy it yet.
That's fine.
Do the campground next, maybe.
Alright, we're here.
People who are alone, lovely. Detect a ghost presence with emotion. EMF.
Whoever wishes
Have a
to
member
come
escape.
into the garage with a cursed object. Investigate.
Trisha Miller.
We don't know what it's capable of.
A book, flashlight.
So I have an EMF, a motion sensor, and a camera, because this thing says detect with motion, detect with EMF.
I have book, flashlight, and spirit box.
I've got camcorder, I've got a motion detector, and a flashlight at the moment. So I'll put the motion detector out, and then I'll come back to grab UV or dots, I guess.
Is anybody there? What do you want? What do you want? What? Who are you? I got a red light over here in this one. What do you want? Where are you? I'm getting a red light on the ghost thing in this tent here.
Which tent is that?
I'm not getting any EMF readings so far in the tents.
Okay, I'm over this. I went to the left when I came through the gate. There's a pair of cowboy
This
boots.
yellow one here?
Yeah, that one.
I'm not getting much. It's like a little wiggle, but nothing notable.
Who are you? Who are you? What do you want? Who are you? What do you want? I gotta Google something real quick. I don't understand how this works.
So there was something that just tried hunting me out by that tree there. I was trying to put the motion sensor down onto the tree. The tree with all the lights around it.
Do we have a check mark for detected with motion sensor?
No, it's still in my hand, so I haven't been able to...
I have one out.
No.
Yeah, there's no check mark on it yet. Bunch more questions. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? I'm not sure what the red flashing light next to the ghost means. Like, it either means there isn't one or there is one. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you?
You're not going through the walkie-talkie, so I don't know if Dylan copied that.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that one's local and one's global.
Hey, what do you need? What happened?
You had asked a question about the lights, and what I remember from the tutorial was that the red light meant that it was listening but not responding, and green meant that it was listening and responding.
Okay, I was getting lots of red. Have we gotten any hits on temperature or anything?
I'm still trying to get the EMF read. I've had it hunt me once, and that's it so far.
What do you want? Where are you? What do you want? Where are you? Okay, it was just active for a little bit, like a 3, maybe 4. We got evidence on the EMF reader, and we got a hit on the motion detector.
So the EMF reader did pick something up? Because I'd never got a 5.
I'm not sure it hits 5. You just have to get some kind of a reaction on it.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna put it back then.
Because the evidence is when it hits 5.
I'll find evidence of paranormal with
One of
EMF.
us just needs to escape the coast during a hunt.
Yeah, that's never worked for me. But the EMF is checked, so they must have EMF as evidence, right?
Well, the EMF I think only got to maybe about a 1. So I don't know. I can pick back up, I guess.
Well, it says find evidence, and I mean, like, is it evidence if I get it on the EMF or not? That's confusing. Where were you when it kind of chased you?
Near the giant tree here with all the lights that were on it.
Well, where?
Where I'm standing right now, the temperature is dropping.
Where you're standing right now, it registered at least a 1.
Okay, move away from me for a minute. I'm going to try and use the spirit box. I can see my breath. It only responds when we're alone. What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? I mean, I'm getting a red light on the box. I just can't get it to respond.
So I have no idea what that was, but something flew past my screen. Have we tried ghost writing?
I've got the book. I'm gonna take it over to the blocks there and put it down.
I already did that. Do we have a dots we can put down on that table next to the camera?
dots on me. Which camera?
He's hunting.
I was crying and cackling and all kinds of ickies.
Roy got it.
He got gibbled, did he?
Yeah, I think I can see his corpse on the ground right there. Yeah, he's in a weird position. You said you had dots? Where's the dots unit thing?
It's in my hand. I was in
Yeah,
the
just-
process of going over to put it over there, and then I heard the cackle, the laughter, and then some crackling over the microphone, and then the door locked, but I managed to get through before it locked.
All right. Did you manage to get it on the table? You know how to orient it, right?
I accidentally threw it underneath the bocce board. Got cat being extra helpful. So, which table was it that you wanted it on? This one? That you're next to?
I did it.
I feel like I've been through here with a fine-tooth comb with a lot of these things, and it's nothing.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there's something weird in the middle of the... Is it ghost orbs, maybe? Oh, that's so messed up. You gotta come see this. I think it's ghost orbs. Is this what a ghost orb looks like? Oh, he's hunting. He toast again. You're toast. Ghost orb. Fuck. I don't know how. I don't know how you survived that.
I hid in the tent with the giggling and the crying and the whatever the fuck just happened.
Just come here and tell me what I'm looking at. There's something on the camera here.
It looks kind of like the fireflies that I saw at the back.
Yeah, but is it a ghost orb or is it dots reading?
If it's a ghost orb, it should show up on the camcorder.
But that's what this is. This is a camcorder. Like you're looking at this thing floating up from the screen there. I mean, I think that's a ghost orb. So we got
See those floaties with and without the camcorder? So it might just be the fireflies. So I think ghost orbs you can only see on the camcorder. This one's a bit tough.
EMF ghost orbs, but maybe it's not EMF. All right, I'm gonna go and see if I can't see if there's ghost writing. You're a liability. You need to stay here.
I resemble that remark. Activity spiking.
Oh, I barely got out. I barely got out. Next time the activity spikes, have a look at this camera because maybe they'll run through the dots. I figured it should have happened by now, so I don't think he's going to show up in the dots. So dots is probably not it. Eliminate it. So we never found out if we had EMF 5, right?
Yeah, I could never get it to go past 1. I also got nothing on ultraviolet. Never got anything on dots either. Did anything ever show up on, like, the spirit box?
I got a bunch of red dots. I never got it to go green, and I never got a response. Mare Revenant on Ryu.
Did it...
So I
So,
think it's not a
apparently it
rev.
attacked every time the temperature dropped below 5.
So you want to go with freezing temperatures?
That's apparently what got the other one gibbled.
Flame could cause it. I don't know what to do that's not going to get me killed.
Well, if we assume it was orbs, spirit box, and temperatures, it's the on Rio, but we haven't had much luck with that one. So it started going up once you got to about the middle of the clearing.
Okay, I'm going to try and move a book if we don't have a spare.
Just be careful because it's currently active and spiking. The left side here.
All right, I'm going
Every time
to...
you step out, it goes to about mid.
I'm just going to chill for a second. All right, if I see it do anything, I'm just going to scream what I think it is and then probably end up dying. But I really prefer not to.
Fair enough. Worst case scenario, I can always check the Twitch.
He's mad. He does not want to calm down.
It's better. Well, I'll hang out here in the corner and see if that helps. 'Cause I wonder if me being too close to the door is getting them all riled up.
I think our general sanity has an effect on it too. Like, we're pretty low right now.
I have none. Your sanity is going up while hanging out in here? No, it's still going down. Never mind.
Yeah, if I go in there, I'm pretty much toast. I'm going to dip my head through the door one more time, and that's it.
Yeah, it's hunting. Go find a tent and hide.
Ah, fuck. I couldn't see anything. There's nowhere to hide. What's up? You should be able to hear me now, Roy.
Now that we're both ghosts, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Where is it? Where was it? Were you able to find where it started? Like, is it over here where we thought or not? Definitely not ghost writing. I'm gonna say it's not EMF 5.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Onto? Get out of here.
So freezing temperatures was correct. I never got to it to show up on ultraviolet. It looks like you were right about the orbs, though. So they move slower in warmer areas.
That's weird. I don't know how we would have got that one. The freezing temperatures, we might have been able to get it. The ultraviolet, though, like, you kind of have to wait for it to interact with something and then shine the light on it, I think. Could do another one of those, I think.
I've added what I had to the gear list.
I think that should be good for now. We're really hurting because we don't have sanity pills and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I never would have thought that that was a haunt too. Have a pick.
Maybe
I
we
need a
just
second.
missed whatever was glowing because I just couldn't see it.
Yeah, my understanding is that it's like a handprint or a footprint or something. So you kind of got to nail it. And I don't know if it stays there forever. But I'll be back in a
It
second.
doesn't stay there for very long.
So maybe we just swept over it and missed it. Maybe we'll change it up and try to do all the handheld light things next time.
All right. What are you thinking? Ridgeview Court? Yeah? Are we waiting on anybody? A lot of horror games. I thought I readied up. I don't know why it canceled. That was weird.
We've arrived. Check the equipment. Get
Okay, Ruth Dexter. People who are alone.
Whoever is here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Capture a photo of the ghost. Not likely.
So I've got the camera, the UV, and the dots.
I've got the video camera, the thermometer, and a motion detector.
I got the ghost box and a book.
This time the fuse box is in the basement.
What do you want? What do you want? Who is there? Are you listening? What do you want? I'm getting red lights again. What do you want? What do you want? How old are you? I had a reading in this room.
Which room is this room?
I'll be right up. Hold on one sec. I'll be right there. Yeah, it was that when you were just standing in with the computer. Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Do we have temperatures or anything else that we can go on? Where are you? What do you want? What do you want? Where are you? Getting red hits off of this thing. Yeah, that's not. Is that the way out?
I haven't seen anything on the UV.
You need to find something the ghost touched for the UV to light up.
I mean, I've been looking at, as far as I can see, everything, but... Well, that was new. So I was in the bedroom on the right-hand side, and the whole room lit up red with lights flashing and swirling in circles.
Yeah, so this is the room.
Is that a 5?
No.
Who's there?
We were alone and I was alone.
Just give me a minute in this room alone.
Yep.
Where are you? Running.
Oh, shit.
He got it. Roy got eaten. He got all lit up. Okay. That. What else have I got? I'm heading back in. Okay, that was messed up. Oh.
What happened?
Oh, it popped in front of me and then didn't do anything. I was like, what?
It's hunting near the door's locked.
Well, that sucked.
Yep.
So it was a little short thing again.
It just slammed the door in my face.
Died in here. So, do you have to be in a closet to hide from the thing? Because I just went through a door where I didn't think he was and held it closed, and he came up behind me.
Yeah, so they can go through doors. You basically have to break the line of sight, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I don't know what we have for evidence on this one.
I think we've got EMF 5, maybe.
I never saw it, did you?
I had an EMF out when it was singing, and it was spiking all over the place, but I couldn't tell whether it got to 5 before I died or not.
I didn't get a chance to put the book out to see if there's ghost writing. So your best guess, where do you think it was? She's doing work with that camera, though.
Yep.
3-star dead body. We literally have nothing.
Yeah.
I got red hits on the spirit box. So a spirit, a wraith, or the twins. That's going to be one of my guesses.
It's hunting again.
Pretty sure she's in the house, so she's toast.
What?
This is a fail.
It's done hunting.
Oh, wait. What was that?
What was what?
Oh, there's crosstalk. Never mind.
Oh.
My guess is wraith.
I was half wondering whether it was twins. You were in the room talking to it and it attacked me in a different room.
Okay, let's eliminate spirit box and see what that leaves us with. Still a lot of options.
I think you have to survive to escape.
I'm alive.
Did anybody hear it make any noise?
Heard it sing.
Sang?
Sang ring around a Rosie.
Could be a myling again.
I got a picture of dead body.
Well, that'll get us a little bit of money. I think we just lost a ton of equipment again.
I got shade.
You don't look like a ghost anymore.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So it was a Thay. Oh, if you just last long enough with a Thay, it eventually gets too weak. So they're real problematic at the start, but then they get easier. I could do one more. I feel like I want to solve one more to... Good, I think. The Grafton Farmhouse.
Annie Barton responds to everyone.
Investigating.
It means it's going to be an easier one.
In the reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take
Yeah, we don't have to risk being alone to get it to do something. We're going to want the motion sensor and the EMF reader.
Alright, motion sensor, EMF, and camera.
Is anybody there? What do you want? Who's there? What do you want?
Put a motion sensor on the stairs.
What do you want? How old are you? What do you want?
I've got ghost orbs.
Where do you see ghost orbs?
In this room.
Okay. Is that pointing in the right direction?
Definitely not.
What do you want? Who's there? How old are you? Where are you?
What was the name on this one?
Kenny.
Kenny?
You
Penny.
should address it by name there. Yeah.
Penny. Oh shit. Didn't like that.
You seem to get a response there.
Yeah, you caused the EMF to freak the frig out.
What do you want? What do you want? Where are you? Who is there? Oh, the thing was right next to me. It had like an axe in its hand or something. I literally ran right through it.
Which room?
It was right in the back there. Go straight towards that red light and he's right there.
One
Like
in
you'll pass him.
Straight back from the door there.
If you can get that dots on the table in line with the camera.
That rocking chair just started moving on its own.
That might be an objective.
Does anybody have the UV light to put on it?
Nothing shows up on the UV though.
Uh-oh. I just saw it. It's right next to you. You don't see it with the red eyes? It's like right there. That's gone.
You'd have to do it at the rocking chair right after it touched it.
It was right here. It was literally standing right here.
By the fan?
Yeah, right here. Jesus.
I mean, that tracks for the thumping and the rocking chair moving.
Yeah, that just waked me out. He was just standing there looking around with like these glowing eyes. Did you get anything off the chair? Here, can you drop the reader?
Which one? The EMF?
No, the dots thing.
Oh, yeah.
Freezing temperatures, and it was writing.
If that's the case, then there's only one option, which is Revenant.
Okay, it just ran past me again. Okay, what was the evidence we have?
Ghost orb, ghost writing, and freezing temperatures. I got
All right,
nothing
that's-
on dots, nothing on violet, and the EMF never hit 5, but it wiggled like crazy when you were trying to talk to it.
Okay, what other low-hanging fruit can we get here? The chair was rocking, we destroyed it. Did we get a motion sensor into that room?
I put the motion sensor. It's scary.
I don't know, I think this is a winner. I think we got the Revenant.
I think at this point we don't bother going back in and just take the win.
Yeah, cash in. Everyone got Revenant selected?
Yep.
Welcome back.
Seriously?
For you.
Gotta be joking. Okay, so it wasn't freezing temperatures, it was dots. And I didn't get a chance to put it down before it nearly got me.
I had any luck getting anything to show up with.
It was a Thay. How?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it for me. Gonna jump on and do something a little different, but this is fun. I would definitely do this again. Build up those levels.
I don't hear
Yeah,
you coming through.
What was that?
I was just telling Rebecca I don't hear her coming through.
Wrong avatar.
I was just saying that that one was pretty quick, so I don't mind trying again. But it's up to you guys.
I'll do one more. Oh, wait. Yeah. I think Sea of Thieves right after that. I think we're kitted. What are you thinking? Farmhouse again?
Anything with a moon, I guess. It seems to be getting us a little extra cash.
Why, did we get any pictures of the moon that time? I didn't think we found any.
I got one. I didn't get upstairs at any point because we kept getting spiked activity on the main floor, so I never actually got up the stairs.
Christopher Walker. Everyone. He should be easy to find. I could have got so many pictures of that last ghost.
Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Yeah, I got the dots and the ghost box, spirit box.
EMF, UV, and camera.
What do you want? Where are you? Christopher Walker. Christopher Walker. Where are you? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Christopher Walker. Christopher Walker. Christopher Walker. I'm getting red here. Christopher Walker. Christopher Walker. What do you want? Christopher Walker. What do you want? Christopher Walker. Any idea so far?
Not yet. I'm heading up to the second floor.
I've seen nothing yet.
Let's see, we've got an EMF. One of everything in there. I grabbed a camera. Something just moved down here. I put the stuff in the dining room, like the dead center of the house on the first floor. We've got a minute and a half before the clock expires. I think I have ghost orbs. Yeah, right where you're standing, Roy, in that room. Yeah, you're looking at it, Nova. You're gone too far, I think. Come back towards the camera a bit. The dots come towards it. Yeah, gonna be right there somewhere.
I mean, it's wiggling, but nothing's really showing up on the meter yet. But
Well, the clock's about to
Hello,
expire,
Kenny?
so... I put... Christopher Walker. Right. It might have been the candles I saw flickering on the camera. Christopher Walker. What? Christopher Walker. What do you want?
Christopher Walker.
Jesus, he's standing right there. You don't see him? Christopher Walker. What do you want? Christopher Walker. What do you want? Christopher Walker. Yeah, he was standing right here.
Right here?
Yep. Christopher Walker. What do you want? Yeah, that was trippy. I'm gonna check the camera and the dots, see if I can't get any orbs or anything. See you moving into the shot. Can't see anything on the book. Okay, he's hunting. I think he got somebody. Yeah. Roy got. We got evidence on the EMF reader. How's it going? Roy got eaten, by the way.
I saw or heard.
So I
Seems
can
to be an awful lot of teddy bears.
probably see. He's probably not where I thought he was. I would go in there at 10% sanity and have a look, but I know he'd eat me. Do we have anything for evidence yet?
Not that I'm aware of. I just grabbed a thermometer. Again, I haven't managed to get anything to come up.
Have two people been killed in the house at the same time, or does he only grab one and then disappear?
I guess it depends on if it's the twins.
Well, you've got more gear in there than I do. I can just do a walkthrough and see what happens. Christopher Walker. Christopher Walker.
Hunting. I was able to open the door.
Yeah, I managed to hide. I'm gonna go check the camera. I think I put it in the right direction this time. Oh, and then she's toast. Unbelievable. Tell if that's a candle or not. It must be. I think she might have hid. Still hunting. Make it out. She wasn't in that area, so if it ran that way, she's probably fine. Are you alright? Is everything alright? I think I got him on dots.
Just barely made it out of there. I can tell you this much, not temperature. And this thing never dropped below 15 even when I was being hunted through a door.
Okay, so it's either ultraviolet or spirit box. So it's a wraith or a goryo. was the other one?
You know, if it's the Goryo, it should be showing itself on camera.
And
I
it
think
it did.
The cameras.
I saw it on the camera.
Okay, then that would be the one then.
Okay, make sure Roy's got Goryo selected. Because he ran from left to right across this through the dots. But I was able to see him without a camera and without dots. It's not particularly aggressive. I would really love to go in and see if there was ghostwriting, but
By the process of elimination, by taking the freezing temperatures off of it, Goryo's the only one that shows up.
okay, let's go with Goryo. How's is he good?
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
That's maddening. Okay, I never got a spirit box response, but I had the red light everywhere. And ghostwriting was a thing and freezing temperatures. This doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, so like the less sanity, the more dangerous it is. That wasn't bad. I mean, it was again completely out of left field. Alright, I think I'm good. Presented by the Ghost Hunting Distribution. In appreciation and recognition of your progress and achievements before the date of August 17th, 2023. 28. What does yours say?
We don't have the plaque with the green numbers.
Oh, really? Okay. Presented by the Ghost Hunting Distribution in appreciation and recognition of your progress and achievements before the date of August 17th, 2023. I'm assuming that's when the game went out of early access. Maybe.
You throwing shit.
No. All right, I'm gonna bail. The guys actually set sail there a few minutes ago. I'm gonna go join them. Gonna do some swashbuckling.